So, what is the high investment strategy? The high investment strategy is actually very simple when you boil it down. The problem is there are four major obstacles that prevent people from executing it properly. But if you truly want to beat gacha games while spending less or even nothing and clearing more content, this is the strategy that works long term. Not only does it work, but it ensures your account ages like fine wine rather than milk. At its heart, the high investment strategy is about playing any gacha game in a way that minimizes spending while maximizing the value of each character you obtain. When done correctly, this naturally increases your account's value. So, what are the major obstacles standing in your way as a player? Endgame content? Content creators. Self control, power creep. First, we will start with endgame content, the illusion of importance. Every gacha game has its version: Spiral Abyss, Imaginary Theater, Shinyu Defense, Tower of Adversity, etc. But they're all fundamentally the same. These modes exist primarily as investment checks designed to create player insecurity. While skill matters somewhat, completion depends far more on your account's investment level. Game companies know this perfectly well. Even Kuro Games, often praised as consumer-friendly, employs predatory systems like stamina mechanics that push players to collect more characters and teams. This is one of the ways they make their money. If players didn't feel pressured to pull, they simply wouldn't, which would hurt their bottom line. So why does endgame content fall short? The rewards simply aren't worth the effort. A year's worth of perfect endgame clears barely provides enough currency for one guaranteed 5-star character, assuming you lose the 50-50. The real value comes from daily play and events. Number 2, content creators, the toxically positive influence. I'm going to keep this part short and simple, because this topic alone could be its own video. In a nutshell, many creators depend on gacha games for income, which inevitably colors their opinions. While some genuinely enjoy the games they play, their financial incentive leads to overly positive coverage of every character release and update, which means they can and will bait you into pulling for characters you don't need or don't want. It doesn't matter what these companies do to the players. As long as the content creators can continue to make content and get paid by these very companies, they will continue to spread a one-sided narrative of their game of choosing or even just a single unit. Please remember, this is their job. This is what puts food on their table. Take what they say with a massive grain of salt. Number 3, power creep, the inevitable challenge. All live service games face power creep. Developers constantly raise difficulty to keep the game engaging, making older characters obsolete, unless they're highly invested, S6/C6. A single maxed out DPS can carry you through most content, while resisting power creep far longer than multiple S0 characters. The truth is, having multiple teams does not make your account more valuable, nor does it make you immune to power creep. However, having a small catalog of C6/M6/S6 units will certainly make your account more sustainable in the long term. I mean, look at this. Does this look like something that can just be power crept within a year or even 2? Of course not. And if all you care about is your account being worth money. Again, having even just one maxed out unit will skyrocket the value of your account. But how do you get a maxed out unit without spending money? The answer is simple, which brings me to our last obstacle. Number 4, self-control, the ultimate test. The strategy's success hinges on resisting impulse pulls. I skipped banners for 4 to 5 months to get C6 Cloud Retainer and S6 Carlotta completely free to play. Meanwhile, players chasing every new character waste hundreds for units that quickly become outdated or unused. I too was one of those people. I spent $700 on my C6 Yellen, all because I couldn't effectively save. Now I spend nothing for my maxed out characters, as it should be. In conclusion, the high investment strategy in practice is simple once you understand the things that prevent you from doing it. To recap, this is what it consists of. Skip unwanted characters. Save for months to guarantee high constellations on favorites. Ignore FOMO. Endgame rewards don't justify pulling meta teams you dislike. Quality over quantity. One S6/C6 character outperforms multiple S0 units. Endgame content is designed to make you spend. Its rewards aren't worth the investment. Approach content creator advice with skepticism due to inherent biases. Power creep affects all games, but high investment characters resist it longer. Exercising self-control saves resources for characters you truly want. Final advice: try skipping banners for 4 to 5 months. Focus only on characters you genuinely enjoy rather than meta picks or content creator recommendations. The results, both in account strength and personal satisfaction, will speak for themselves. Thanks for watching. If you thought this video was helpful and you liked the content, please like and subscribe, especially if you want more advice. Stay frosty, proxies.